In a quiet town stood an abandoned mansion that children dared each other to approach but never entered. People said it was cursed, though no one knew why. One evening, a curious girl named Alina gathered her courage and stepped inside. The air was thick with dust, and every floorboard creaked under her feet. As she explored, she noticed something odd in the library, a tall bookshelf that didn't touch the floor. Beneath it was a thin line of light, as if something was glowing behind the wall. Her heart raced as she pushed the shelf with all her strength, and slowly it slid aside, revealing a hidden door. The door was carved with strange symbols, and though Alina didn't understand them, her hand moved on its own to press the center. The door opened with a sigh, and beyond it was a narrow staircase leading underground. She held up her small lantern and followed the path, deeper and deeper, until she reached a hidden chamber. At the center of the room stood a table, and on it rested a large wooden box covered in chains. Alina hesitated, but curiosity was stronger than fear. She touched the box, and suddenly the chains dissolved into dust. Slowly, she lifted the lid. Inside was a collection of old letters and maps, along with a crystal that glowed faintly in the dark. She picked up the letters and read them. Written centuries ago by the mansion's original owner, a man who had once been a famous explorer. His words revealed that he had traveled the world searching for knowledge and treasures, but what he valued most was not gold or jewels. Instead, he wrote about a light that guides humanity in times of darkness. The crystal, he explained, was no ordinary stone. It was said to hold the wisdom of generations, passed from one seeker to another. As Alina held the crystal, the room brightened. For a moment she saw visions, images of the explorer crossing deserts, sailing oceans, and climbing mountains. She saw him teaching, helping, and protecting others. Then the visions faded, leaving the crystal warm in her hands. Alina understood then why the mansion was feared. It was not cursed but protected, waiting for someone brave enough to discover its secret. She carefully placed the letters back but kept the crystal, feeling it was meant to be carried forward. When she left the mansion, the night outside no longer felt so dark. The glow of the crystal guided her steps home, and she knew she carried more than light. She carried a legacy.